Oh, Braxton's an idiot. We're going to resurrect an old project today. The mini chopper. She's been under the house resting for her beautiful time on the channel. So it's time to get it out, finish it. We got to put front brakes on it. We might put a motorcycle rear rim and tire on it. We have one, but I don't know. It's a lot of work. Who knows? Who knows what the day will bring us. We have to finish some wiring on it. Some little doohickeys, you got to weld a few pieces on. So let's go pull that thing out of the cobs and get it in the garage. Braxton's nitty, yeah. Alright, I'll give you $1. And I'm talking a real dollar to eat a piece of that.
Then I'm poison ivy.
Yeah. Won't hurt you though in the long run.
You know,
yeah, you'll be uncomfortable for a couple days. But who ain't? It's America! Oh, that's the biggest black widow I've never seen because there ain't one in there. Hit me with a little fuel in the car.
Thank you.
Alright. A little bit more. From me. Alright, well the hog's in here, and we first must put a chain tensioner on it. We never did have a chain tensioner. Come on, baby. So our chain was a little floppy every time we got it. So these are aluminum bicycle chain tensioners. This one will bolt, you know, the bolt will go through it, and then this pushes against the swing arm, pulling back the tire. There's that style, and there's this one. I'm going to use the beefier one, of course. So we just got to pull these nuts off and tension up that chain because I want to ride it with this rim and tire on it. I don't really want to go through the headache. Alright, so the big deal with this bike is the reason we stopped on it oh so long ago was because the frame, you know, it's a bicycle frame. It's like an 1/8 inch thick, not even. I mean, it's less than that. So my thinking was, why would I put all this time and effort into a bicycle frame when we could just build another chopper later from the ground up? So that's our plans. So I'd hate to even waste the time. This thing's never going to be street legal. It's a bicycle frame. So I don't know. We're just going to get it running. When we started earlier, it wouldn't stay running. Found out that it didn't have any gas in it. It looks like someone, I'm not trying to mention any names, Braxton, didn't put gas in it.
When was I supposed to put gas in?
We got those tensioner put on. You can see now as I tighten this bolt, it'll drag the rim backwards. So let's tighten up each side. We're just going to get it, you know, a little bit of snugged. Now I can get an Allen. Tighten that puppy up. No misheard. That's nice. Okay, so now that we got the chain tension, we can put some gasoline in it, and I want to make. So next, I would like to make the front brake bracket. So onto the front tire. Woo! So this little caliper has these standoffs, and I don't need them on there, so I'm cutting the little tacks they had around them and gonna knock it off. Let me grab the screwdriver. Boom. Roasted. Okay, there's where the original mount is. Remember, this is pit bike forks, and this is a RM 125 front rim for Suzuki. So we need the brake. We need the brake set back right there. So what I'm gonna do is cut like a piece of 3/8 inch steel that will bolt to this and bolt to that, and then kick over here and bolt to this. I'll probably rotate like this, so I can do pretty much a piece of flat stock. Just mark it in various places and drill it and tap it. Alright, now we're drilling some holes in this piece of, I think it's 3/8 flat stock. We're going to make a brake adapter and get those front brakes put on in lead. That'll also give us a brake light switch to run our brake lights when we finish wiring this hog. So I've already drilled and tapped one hole, a 5/16 hole in this. I drilled out the holes on the front rim to 5/16. Now I'm going to finish drilling this one, tap it, and we should be really close getting this on. Braxton had a good idea to weld this bracket to the caliper. We just need to do it, you know, where it won't get the caliper too hot. So that's what we'll do. Ah! So this is how we got this mounted up. You can see I took that 3/8 piece of steel that I drilled and tapped, bolted it to the fork, and then I've cleaned the paint off this steel bracket. The screwdriver is just wedging it up against the bracket so I can tack this side, flip the screwdriver down there. I got it spaced off. You always want to make sure you space your caliper away from the rotor enough, because the rotor can eat inside the caliper. I'm actually going to space this out a hair bit more. Now we can spin our tire and make sure we don't have any interference. We do not. So now I can wedge the bottom piece of steel. So there's that brake bracket all welded up nicely. You can see it's got the two holes tapped in it. So now, oh boy, let's try it out. Make sure it works. It's gonna suck if it don't, and then I'll quit and go get a job at a fast food restaurant. Look at that. So this is actually a right hand. I'm gonna have to zip tie this to the fork, and I kind of want the brake on the opposite side, to be honest. Like I want the front brake to be on the left, where normally front brake's on the right. Let's see, I think I have. Let me go check in my hoard. Pretty sure I have another master cylinder. Be right back. All right, so the Springer seat is off there, and we got the gas tank unbolted. This gas tank is empty because I didn't put Teflon tape, I don't know why, on these fittings. So we're going to remove those, put some Teflon tape, and fix our oil leak problem, or our fuel leak. And we got our brakes fully installed, so they're on, they're done. So really close to ride this hog. Oh, there's that Stingray sticker. Ooh, classy. Classy. So the back brakes are unhooked now. I did not have a master cylinder for the left hand side. I thought I did. I think we used it on, we used it on the Coleman trike when we built it. So, which isn't a big deal. It'd just be cool to have a brake on this side to do burnouts. You know, that's the only reason I wanted it. But you can still do burnouts over here. You just gotta, you know, work the wrist. I'm gonna get these bungs pulled out, Teflon tape, and then we're gonna take this thing for a rip snot. Okay, so the video footage you just saw was filmed like 6 months ago. We got this thing out, we got it running, me and Braxton did. We put those front hydraulic disc brakes on because the back bicycle brakes was garbage. And the thing said, I really didn't know what I wanted to do with it because I hated that bicycle rear tire, and I thought if I was going to put all this time into it, why not build a new frame? Every time I'd ride the mini chopper, I would remember how awesome of a build it is. The thing rides like an actual motorcycle. I pulled it out today, and I think I'm going to take it to Texas with me. I tightened up the triple clamp because I never did fully tighten it back when we built it. And we've cut the foot pegs off to lean them down. Our feet was way too high in the ground, or up in the air. So we're fixing that problem today, and I'll show you what our foot pegs are. So we put a center brace back in this before we cut it off to hold it, you know, because that's going to hold it the width we need it. And we're using the Kohler 25 horse stock rods as our feet grips. We had those bicycle foot pegs on there, and everybody kept telling me they was going to break. They never broke, but basically the bearings was about busted out, and I just didn't trust it. They had left-hand threads. We was going to put a bolt sleeve, a 1/2-inch bolt in there, and just let it spin on the bolt. But it was, I'm telling you, that stuff's made out of titanium nitrate. Kryptonite. Yeah. It would not drill. I don't know what those pedals are made out of, but they wasn't. So I think the rod's going to be cool because it is a Schwinn bicycle and just give it that rat rod feel. So let's get this welded back on. Daniel cut a degree in this, correct?
Yeah, 15 degrees out of it.
Yeah, 15 degrees to lower it a lot. We're going to look at it, make sure it's good, and weld it on and start finishing this thing up. So the chopper is 95% done now, and I'm not finishing no more.
What's left?
A little bit of wiring, like back tail light and stuff.
It's been revised though.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Nice.
So Big Daddy Dan, D-Daddy Dan the man, finished up these foot pegs. It looks sweet. We basically took, I don't know what bend that is, but we put a bend. So these forks are really weak. So when you sit down on it, like launches up on the kickstand, of course, but it squats down the suspension, and the tire was hitting that straight bar. So we put that bit one. This is a Kohler V-twin piston rods, because we're putting billet piston rods in it. But she's comfortable now, isn't it?
Oh yeah. The foot placement's a lot better, and I like the handlebar placement better too.
Yeah, we lean the handlebars as far forward and pick your leg up where they used to be. Yeah, the pegs. Yeah, it was like that. This. So you can see the way he looked, and now go ahead and slam her down. Now it's right.
Now you can lean back and just cruise.
Lean back, lean back, lean back.
One hand down.
Yeah, do the Jesse James. Yeah, you got to lean forward. So we also extended the kickstand, like 2 inches
and
on each
it's
side.
a lot more stable.
So now I'm gonna load it up, and we're gonna take it to Texas.
Texas, baby.
We'll have some video of us riding this around. Well, not Lonnie, bless his heart, but I'll be riding around at Pate's, so come out and see it. It will be for sale, 10 cents a pail. We doubled on that thing. It was hot.
Oh, I saw that.
I told Chris, I whispered in his ear, I was like, hey, I told you he was going to get close on this Texas trip. That thing is stupid. I've never seen one of those.
Yeah, dude.
That thing is 2 years.
Yeah.
The guy said $750. I said, deal. And then I offered him $700 afterwards.
It runs and stuff?
Yeah, I drove down here. It runs great. I mean, it's weak. It's 50s.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah. Do an extended swing arm, flip on an extended swing arm, make it like his Grom, basically. Yeah. I'll show him behind him.
Alright, we gotta go get Braxtina.
Well, we came with the mini chopper, and she's leaving with somebody else. Josh?
Everyone.
Josh just bought the mini chopper. It's going to,
Yep.
you say Arkansas?
Going to Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Jonesboro. Look out, Jonesboro, you got a hog coming. It's a little sad to see it go, but we didn't have room to take it back, so bought too much stuff. We really appreciate you supporting the channel and getting it from us.
Very well.
So it should grow a little bit. Maybe we'll add some stuff to it.
I don't know what I'm going to do to it. I may leave it like it is for a long time.
It's a good hog, that's for sure. So now we got to pull off the handlebars and the wheel to fit it in his truck, so we can shut the tailgate.
Yeah.
and the cover.
Hopefully.
This is gonna drain. That'll drain a little bit faster. Maybe since I warmed it up. Only holds a 1/2 quart of oil too.
Is there a particular brand of oil you put?
I use synthetic 1030, 10W30. Let's set it up in there. Slide it over, cut it.
I get it.
showing the bearings we had to find to make this wheel work on that bolt. We looked for those bearings forever, and the guy was like, wheelchair bearings are perfect for that front rim, and they're just roller bearings, you know, just like anything else. So we had to buy wheelchair bearings for the front rim. So it's a Suzuki RM 125 dirt bike wheel with wheelchair bearings. It's good stuff.
So if I ever have any problems, just have to email, hey Greg,
what do I need?
where do I get this part?
I'm like, oh, you're going to want to go to a nursing home, and you're going to get these bearings out of Uncle Carl's wheelchair.
All right, now the real moment of truth.
It's meant to happen.
Here it is.
Thank you guys so much for saving
Appreciate it.
us.
Woolly handshake.
Oh, it's good to be back in Tennessee. Wanted to say a big thank you to Josh from Arkansas for supporting the channel and getting the mini chopper from us. It's awesome that a fan ended up getting the chopper. And what was funny is he's been watching the channel for a while, and he had never seen the mini chopper build. He had just saw the bike sitting there at 𝒆𝒐 and liked it a lot, and then I came up and started talking to him. So it was cool to pass that on to someone who's supporting the channel and start something new. So this is that Honda ZB you saw me and John looking at in the video. I found this one night when we was riding. I've never seen one before, but obviously they're really rare Honda bike. It's a 1988 Honda ZB, and they only made 3,058 of them. I'm in love with this thing, so basically I had to sell the mini chopper to be able to fit this in the truck to drive it home. So we're going to start the build on it very soon, put new wheels and tires, or new tires on it, putting a bigger engine, and just souping it up. But the big thanks to 𝒂𝒚 for sending us out to Texas. We had a blast. We didn't get a ton of video footage because we was having so much fun, but John and Isaac was down there, Chris from 𝑟esurrecting, the Bill Breaker Pete guys, Grant from Kart Fab, just a bunch of people. We met Joe from Muscle Mini Bikes page on Facebook. Just had an awesome time, and all the links to everybody will be in the description below. Also Montoya and Adam from Mini Bikes R Us. Just a great group of guys got together, had a ton of fun. And I hardly picked up my camera, but I think it's fine to have a break like that every once in a while. But again, huge shout out to 𝒂𝒚. Make sure to check out the link in the description where you can find every part used on this mini chopper. It's really sad to see it go. Editing this video makes me miss it already, but the thing never got rode, so it's good to see it go on to someone who's going to enjoy it. And he's got a sick DeLorean too. Look at that. There's it sitting beside the DeLorean. It looks awesome, and it matches it. So thanks again, Josh. Thanks to everybody who came out and seen us in Texas. And thank you, 𝒂𝒚, for letting us be blessed with this career. And thank you guys for supporting us and watching the channel grow over the years. Can't wait to see what God has in store for us next. We love you guys, and God bless.